Hello, I'm Margaret Weisbrod Morris, the CEO of the Lawrence Art Center. I'm excited to welcome you to the Lawrence Art Center's annual art auction, the Virtual Redux. I can say with confidence that 40 years ago, no one anticipated that we would be attending any event in this way. This kind of thing only happened in Star Wars. We are extremely proud that we were able to figure out how to have our favorite party of the year in this virtual space, with plenty of libations, fantastic food from merchants, easy online bidding, and commentary from friends, supporters, and artists who believe in the power of art and its importance now more than ever. We're always thankful for the sponsors and artists who make the art auction happen every year. This year, they are truly the reason we were driven to put something like this together. Each of these businesses and people on this list have inspired us to do more than just survive. They have helped us thrive. To quote Willy Wonka, together, we are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams. Before we get started, I want to personally acknowledge and thank the staff and entire creative community that makes up and surrounds the Lawrence Art Center. This creative community has faced a historic time of upheaval with creativity, humor, flexibility, and bravery. Like the true innovators that they are, people here have faced challenges openly, head-on, and in the process, they have unflinchingly reinvented their work and transformed the presence of art in our community's lives. Out of an unwavering commitment to making this world better for everyone, bit by bit, through the arts. Being an artist is not a job, it's a calling. Times like these are what artists train for. The artists and creative community at the Lawrence Art Center are a rare and irreplaceable resource for creating, connecting, convening, and building community. The Lawrence Art Center and the City of Lawrence are incredibly fortunate to have such artistic wealth in our midst. Thank you for joining us tonight and for playing a part in keeping all of this going. And as they say, bid early and bid often. Have a great night, enjoy, and I'll see you soon.
There was an intimacy and there was this feeling of startup and excitement.
All of the food was prepared by the board. They would come up the steps with tinfoil covered paper plates.
I've been involved with lots of fundraising projects around, and this one has evolved, I think, in a really good way.
This provides an outlet for people in a community to get together, and not only for the artists to show their art, but the community to take a piece of this art home and enjoy it.
The kind of people that buy your artwork are the kind of people you like to be friends with anyway, and they're usually really nice if you want to use it for a gallery show or something.
I think it's a real beneficial thing for the city.
You get to show up on this night, and all your art friends have put their best foot forward with their artwork, and then your community shows up and says, hey, that's valuable, that's worthwhile. We want that in our homes, we want that in our lives.
You know, it's like we're all keys on a piano, and we all work together to make a song.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2020 Benefit Art Auction at the Lawrence Art Center. I'm Ben Albers, I'm the Exhibitions Director here at the Lawrence Art Center, and I'm happy and slightly awkward to be welcoming you to this YouTube live benefit auction. thank you all for tuning in. This is not the typical scene we would have here at the Lawrence Arts Center for our benefit auction. Most of you viewers, I'm going to bet, have been here before and seen the mass of people that come into the building, probably 400 or so, to buy art, bid on art, to see their friends, to have a drink, or maybe 5, and lots of food. And that was supposed to have happened April 11th, and it didn't, for all the reasons that everybody's aware of. The world went crazy about 5 months ago. But this benefit art auction is a key part of how we're able to provide free programming to this community through exhibitions. We have 3 galleries. We have about 25 shows a year, and we show artists from all backgrounds and all experience levels, and artists who have shown around the world, and artists who are just starting out in their career. And it's a real pleasure and privilege to be able to work with so many artists who have something to say. This is the longest running show we've ever had at the Lawrence Arts Center. I'm pretty sure it's been up since mid-March. Artists dropped their work off here mid-February, end of February, and we went to work right away to hang this show. But then we had to close down. This program is, like I said, pivotal. It's the cornerstone to the Lawrence Arts Center. We have everything from a preschool to a Free State Festival. We have people coming into this building from all walks of life at all ages, and the exhibitions program is the one and only program here at the Art Center that is totally free. And we've worked really hard over 40 years to make sure that it stays free. So that's what this is about, is to be able to bring art to the community at the level that the community deserves, in my opinion. So, you know, we're always looking for artwork and artists that are going to enlighten, engage, and challenge the community. You know, hundreds of artists over 40 years have built this place. And those artists are artists that donate to the art auction, who have donated to the art auction. They're also in the classrooms. They're also on the stage. They're with the preschool kids, and they're out performing at the Free State Festival. All of those artists are essential to what we do. And so this exhibition that hopefully you had a chance to see before it comes down tomorrow showcases what we're able to do, we being us, the community, because most of these artists are from around here. So without artists, this place doesn't exist. So to all the artists out there watching, thank you for doing what you do. With the given situation that we're all experiencing and having to navigate these strange times, the Art Center is in the thick of that, and we have a monumental challenge in front of us. I'm confident we're going to thrive and survive everything, but what we really want to do is to be able to bring exhibitions to you throughout the next year. So please consider bidding or bidding more throughout this evening. So tonight's program it's about 30 minutes. We've got all sorts of fun, exciting things that are going to happen. And some of those things that you missed, hopefully, from this year's auction, you'll get a little sniff of that. But I'm glad to be here. I think this is totally awkward, but I'm glad that people are watching, and maybe it's just not my mom. But anyway, this is a big fundraiser, and it's been going on for 40 years, and we were so excited to bring this 40th anniversary to the community. And you know, to all the artists who have participated in the past, thank you. To everybody who's involved with this one, thank you. To anybody who's helped make this happen, whether it's staff, supporters, donors, we wouldn't be here without you. Tonight, this program is going to be about 30 minutes. We're going to break in from live stuff to some videos, and the bidding will continue. The bidding closes at 9 p.m. So any bidding you want to do, please do it before 9. We also have Raise the Paddle, which goes to our Visiting and Resident Artist Fund, and that's a really key funding source for the entire building, for all of the organization or departments within the organization. So pay attention to that as well. We'll be providing some some updates. Hopefully there's lots of activity to be reporting on. And yeah, as you all know, at a typical art auction, it's a hell of a party, right? You walk in and you're greeted with libations and food, and lots of it, and then there's lots of art and lots of people. Well, tonight we thought we would maybe show a little bit of what you're missing. So anyway, check out this new video that features merchants.
Hi, we're Emily and TK Peterson with Merchants Pub and Plate. Today we're going to be making a smash cocktail. And a smash is really great for summer because it's essentially your favorite seasonal fruit, your favorite seasonal herb, and your favorite spirits. You can make it whatever you'd like. Today we're going to use blackberries from Pestock Farm. They're just north of us in Tonganoxie. We have some beautiful mint from a friend's herb garden, and some Floridana aged white rum. So TK, do you want to tell us how to make a simple?
Be happy to. So the idea of a simple syrup is pretty simple ratios. It's equal parts sugar, water, and then a little bit of lemon juice, and then your flavoring component. In this case, it's blackberries and mint. So the way that we went about this simple syrup is we took a half cup of sugar, a half cup of water, and we dissolved the sugar in the water, and then squeezed in the juice of 1 lemon, and then pureed it with about a half cup of these local blackberries and a handful of mint sprigs.
Okay, well, we're going to prep some more stuff for the smash. You want to smash some ice?
Yeah, take out some COVID frustrations.
So you may just have like a crushed ice dispenser on your fridge. That's totally fine too, but if you want to have a little bit of fun with it, the key is to put ice into something that's going to contain it and that you'll be able to smash without breaking. So a napkin or a tea towel works really well.
Roll it up. Go to it.
You can also like whack it on the counter or like a frying pan or something. Any blunt object will do.
And it's ready for the cocktail.
So we're going to start with a shaker, and we're going to measure 2 ounces of rum because we like to make a strong drink in the summer. But again, this is kind of a build your own, so if you're an 1.5 ounce person, that's cool too. Then we're going to take our blackberry simple, and we're going to do 3/4 ounce of that. And then we're going to take some lime juice, and we're going to do 3/4 ounce of that. And the nice thing about the lime juice, it has the same effect as TK described when you're making the simple. That brightness of the acid really brings out different flavor components in the drink, makes it that much more complex. And shake it, and shaking it will blend all the flavors together, and also give it some nice texture. Do the honors?
Certainly.
Shake that for about 30 seconds. We're going to take our crushed ice and guide it in. Be as even as possible. And then you strain this gorgeous elixir into your glass. And then you garnish with something that's going to bring out the flavors in your drink. So in this case, we've taken one of the Pestock's fresh blackberries, some of this beautiful mint, and put it together for your enjoyment. We shouldn't be doing the bloopers, but
we should be.
Hey everyone, my name is Olivia Hernandez, art auction art handler for the years 2015, 2016, 18, and 19, and I'm here to give you 3 tips for how you can be your very best version of Vanna White when handling art at the art auction. Tip number 1, when you look like $1 million, so does the art. Take great care and remember that this is a one-of-a-kind evening in Lawrence, Kansas, so party dress is required. Tip number 2 is to wear sleeveless. You're going to be lifting art of various different weights high up in the air so that folks, regardless of where they are in the room, can see the beautiful artwork. So don't let sleeves get in your way, girl. Oh, that's just kind of getting in the way. I wish that I didn't have sleeves on so I could really stretch and not worry that something's going to rip or whatever. Oh, no sleeves. Look. Oh, I have no problem shifting the artwork any sort of way. So, wear sleeveless. You should definitely be applying the art of tease when showcasing the artwork. So I like to entice the buyer with a brief close-up of the work before walking away to show somebody else the artwork that they haven't purchased yet. So definitely leave the buyer wanting more. So I hope that you support your artists this year through your purchases. Thank you so much. And I hope that you enjoy this year's benefit art auction.
Hey, thanks, Olivia, and Emily and TK over at Merchants do a hell of a job, and thank you for everything that you guys have done for us. And Olivia, we miss you here at the Lawrence Arts Center. And as we saw in that last segment, you know, alcohol is sort of a fixture at the Lawrence Arts Center benefit art auction, and it's critical that it's available. It's easy. It's good to be loose, but occasionally, sometimes the wheels might fall off for some folks, and I'm sure some of those folks know who they are, who are watching. You know who you are. Free State Brewing Company, shameless plug, they're also helping us out this year with our exclusive beer sponsor, which I think it's just me and Jeremy that are having them. But thank you, Free State Brewing Company. And we have some food back here, but Margaret has been standing by. How's everything over there, Margaret?
It's totally delicious. It's half gone. Sorry, sorry for you.
Thanks for the signature cocktail. Margaret really appreciates you delivering that to us today. Okay, so, you know, we don't have the live auction this year, you know, the in-person thing where we have everybody into the theater and we've got pieces being paraded around by folks like Olivia, and it's kind of exciting and dynamic, and there's a lot of drama sometimes, not just for the artists whose pieces are up there for bid, but people who are watching, they like competition. So we don't have that this year, but there's in person, but there are some really competitive things happening online. And if you're online right now through our website, our bidding platform, you might have seen some of those things. But I wanted to show one of the pieces that's highly contested right now is by an artist named Claire Dupton. And Jeremy Rockwell is doing his best Vanna here under his mask. This piece is highly competitive. Brent, where are we at right now?
3 bills, Ben.
3 bills on Claire Dupton. Now, I'm no Rick Averill. I'm not an auctioneer, but or a cowboy like we usually have. But there's been a lot of activity on this piece, and there are several other pieces that are highly competitive. So it's really great to see that attention, and we're really grateful that everybody is paying attention and bidding. A reminder that the bidding will close at 9 p.m. tonight. So even after this program is over, please continue to pay attention and place those bids. There's a lot of great pieces in this auction. There's 186 pieces available. And also don't forget we have Raise the Paddle that's going on, and that'll go on throughout several days. How long will it go on, Margaret?
It will go through Sunday.
Raise the Paddle through Sunday. So again, that supports our visiting and resident artist program. Another feature at the live auction that you might see, you remember a mysterious man that would run out in his tuxedo and Chuck Taylors and a bottle of champagne if we really had a high bid. Our mystery champagne man, we miss him this year, but we did have some fun with him earlier this month and made some deliveries. And we're gonna get a glimpse at him, and we're also gonna see some info and some feedback from people that help us make this whole thing possible. So let's watch this.
just makes me want to just dig deep for the art center. You know what I mean? Thank you very much.
I'm a third-generation Lawrence native and grew up at the Lawrence Art Center at 9th and Vermont Street and was in summer youth theater, and my dad was the first auctioneer of the auction, and my mom had a piece in every auction for 40 years. I think that's just such a virtuous cycle of artists contributing, art buyers and other artists themselves buying that art, and we all get to decorate and beautify our lives, find meaning in all of that, and at the same time support the organization that's at the heart of all of it.
To be able to support the arts, I think that's extremely important. Art is here to tell our stories. It'll be around after we're gone. And especially now to think about preserving the Lawrence Art Center here is so close to my heart. The auction was always such a fun event and so joyful. And so to be able to participate in the auction this year, I think will bring us all a lot of hope, and I think that we need that.
Whether it's performance art or a painting on the wall, different people see it through different eyes, but we all look in the same direction for a little while. I think it's that looking in the same direction that's such a big part of art, and then having discussions about it. I have so many good discussions with people standing around that gallery that just are inspired by the art on the walls.
Hey, thank you, everybody who's been supporting and bidding both on artwork and Raise the Paddle. We're really grateful once again to have you on our team. Speaking of teams, I want to thank the team that helps make this happen. You know, the Art Center has got a great staff and a lot of talented people that help make everything run. One of those is Marlo Angel, who's behind the computer, and she's super smart, super talented, and she makes a lot of the great videos. She makes all the videos that you've been seeing tonight, and we're really lucky to have her on the team. So thank you, Marlo. All right, how are we doing on time? What time is it?
7:53.
All right, we're about 1 hour out. I wanted to show a couple of pieces right now. My Vanna Jeremy Rockwell, who's also one of the artists here in the exhibition, but also our exhibition's assistant. This is a piece by Nazanin Amiri Mears, who worked with us for quite a while. She and her husband are moving, but this piece is hot right now. If you're looking for a piece from Nazanin, now's your time because it's about ready to go. Anyway, great piece by Nazanin that's available. And you know, speaking of Raise the Paddle and the range of artists that we show here, you know, there are other artists that we have that exhibit here or teach or do workshops or perform from all over the world. One of those artists, Brett Kern, has a piece that he's generously donated to the Lawrence Art Center. This is a ceramic slip cast spaceman that, bring it all the way up. Yeah. Brett Kern's one of my favorite artists in the whole world, and he had a show here a couple years back and at the Lawrence Art Center, and he's a really wonderful ceramic artist. If you don't know him, get to know him. Jeremy might take that with him, but that's just a snippet of the range of artists that we might show here. And then I'll take, can I have it off the stand? So this is a piece by Wayne Probst, who's a legend, a living legend. I think he's still alive in this town. This is a tooth wand. Unfortunately, this, for you viewing, this has already been sold. Somebody bought this beauty out. It is a tooth wand, and we've been waving it around, hoping that all the magic from all the teeth and all the wands come to us at this time of our need. Anyway, thanks, Wayne. Wayne's got several pieces in here, so if you really are hot for Wayne Probst, there are still some of his works available in this auction. If not, just go find him in the alley by the Bourgeois Pig, and he's usually hanging something out there. All right, so right now, speaking of artists, we've got a video coming up that features some of the artists that are in this particular exhibition. Again, we've got 186 pieces. I don't know how many artists are actually in it, but it's a lot. And again, all of these artists make everything that we do possible. So thank you again, artists, and please enjoy this video.
I like to make stuff, and it's fun. And there's a lot of fun people, and it's a great cause.
I love this institution. I think it's the heartbeat of the city, as is always said about it. It really brings people together, all different kinds of people. And it needs to be here, and therefore it needs money to function.
When my husband retired, we could go anywhere we wanted, and the Arts Center drew us back to Lawrence.
I believe in the mission of the Art Center, taking my kids to classes and taken classes and taught classes, and it's just a wonderful community, and it does a great service to the town.
I just think that this Arts Center is a vital part of the community, and certainly for visual artists, it really gives us an opportunity to exhibit and to see exhibits, and it's a mix of local, regional, and national, which is great because the whole community benefits.
It's core to the community. I mean, this is a gallery to die for. This is an opportunity to get together, share stories. So what are you doing? What's your work doing now? How's this stent working for you? Whatever it is.
I have several pieces in the art auction. One of them is larger, and the rest of them are what we call smalls. We want to give everybody that comes to the Art Center an opportunity to participate in our fundraiser, and often some of the items are priced out of people's affordability, and this gives them an opportunity to participate, and of course it helps the Art Center, and we appreciate donations of any amount.
Every year there's a memory of what you see. Every year you come to something, either the opening or walk through it on an afternoon by yourself, and you assimilate with things. And if you're an artist, it should make this thing start to wander upstairs. It makes you be even more creative than you already are, because you're looking at what somebody else thinks, and you could apply something else to this specific thing.
Is dear to my heart, and a good cause, and I know where the money's going, so it's like artists helping artists.
The bonus of all of that is both parties knowing that they're helping support the arts and education, the scholarships, exhibitions. It's all thanks to all of us pitching in and doing what we can to help give them the resources to do their magic.
Well, I really believe in teamwork. You bring your best self, and you play your role, and you stay kind of in your lane, but you work together. And then it becomes this big, beautiful symphony.
I'm sure you won't show this part to the constituents, but you know, tricking these people into giving us money is really fun.
And we're live.
Thank you once again, everybody that's tuning in and sticking with us. Really, truly, thank you. Thank you once again. Marty Olson, I know where you live, and I'll bring you that tray of food if we don't eat it after we're done here. But thank you, Marty. And, you know, we know who's out there, we know who's watching, and we know who should be watching, and what hopefully you might do with Raise the Paddle and bidding. So thank you, friends of the Lawrence Art Center. You mean a lot to us, and hopefully you're having a good time wherever you're at watching this show. So speaking of Raise the Paddle, the boss is here.
We're still going. As you all know, artists are at the core of every single thing that we do here. The Visiting and Resident Artist Fund is what supports their work here. And you all are what makes that happen. You all make this fund happen by raising the paddle. And this year our goal was $90,000, every penny of which goes to support bringing artists to Lawrence and to the Lawrence Art Center to create work, which then is shared with you. So it's a really beautiful circle. So we are so close. You can help us make our goal, help to bring artists here to the Lawrence Art Center. This is people from all over really the world, and also our local artists who come here to make work, realize projects, and bring it back into the community. So again, we know there are watch parties out there. We know you guys are watching us. Please help us out. Please make it happen for the Lawrence Art Center, but it's actually even bigger than that. It's for Lawrence itself. So thank you. Another thing, if you've been bidding on artwork and you didn't get your piece, which frankly happened to me, Raise the Paddle is still an option. It is, like Ben said earlier, it is open through Sunday. Our bidding on artwork ends at 9 o'clock tonight, but you still have the chance through Sunday to donate to Raise the Paddle. One more thing, tonight, everyone who uses the hashtag LACStayFancy will be entered to win one of these beautiful Lawrence Art Center tote bags printed here on site by printmaker and print studio manager Ann Lubin, using a design, which is our summer design, by artist Alicia Kelly. So thank you all for being here. Thank you for watching tonight. Thank you for donating. Thank you for supporting the Lawrence Art Center. You are why we are here. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good time. And again, bid early and bid often. And thank you to our sponsors for making it happen. Ben.
All right, it's not early anymore because we're just about done with this
Okay,
thing.
bid late.
Keep bidding. Yeah, thank you again. And Raise the Paddle is really a key thing to making all programs function here at the Lawrence Art Center. So after you're done watching this, go wash your hands and then come back. Right now, we've got a video that we're going to play next that I'm very pleased to announce or to let you know. For those of you who have been to the Benefit Art Auction, you've seen that the gallery is full of over 175 pieces, and then they're whisked away and they're gone, and our galleries are cleared out. And then right on the heels of that, we've got the preschool and kindergarten exhibition, which is run by one of the most amazing people that I've ever met, Linda Raymond, and her great team of people. They put together the exhibition of artwork that the children have made. And they didn't get to have their show this year because of what we're all dealing with. And I really love that turnaround. It speaks literally and figuratively to what the Art Center can do. We're reaching people on every level, or at least that's what we're trying to do. And I think that moment of walking out of the theater after the live auction hoopla to come in to see artwork that's been made by 4-year-olds is powerful. And I think it's one of the most important shows that we do throughout the year. And those kids didn't get that chance. Marlo and all the preschool teachers put together their own sort of home exhibition. So after you're done washing your hands, get a tissue, get ready to smile and dry your eyes because it's pretty damn cute. So again, thank you to everybody who's helped make this happen. Thanks to the sponsors, thanks to the artists. And I hope that we can see you all soon.
Thank you, everyone.
What do you mean? As usual.
Definitely not paying attention.
Things are everywhere. It's terrible. I have to clean all this crap up. Glitter is the herpes of the art world. Yeah. Once you
whoever picked this crap out,
right? The Lawrence Art Center is full of herpes. Glitter.
All right, guys, time to go. Come on, clear it out. Let's go. Let's go home. I don't care where you go, but you can't stay here.
We're gonna get out.
All right.
Well, we still had more. We got a few
What
minutes
time-
left.
What
There's a
time
few
are we
minutes
at?
left in 8:55. There's 5 minutes left.
Hey, Brent, where are we at with Raise and Paddle?
7 G's to go.
7 G's to go. Okay. We're almost there. We're so close! Oh, people, please help us out, right?
Yes.
Come on, get in there.
Did we really have to go?
Yeah, you really have to go.
All right. You're the boss.
Don't forget your phone. And the wine. You can take that. Okay, well, no, all right. Oh, God. Okay. This is a lot to clean up. All right. I'm so glad we've had this time together. I don't know the rest of that song. I just know that she sleeps with the Lord.